Without P2B, nobody would have believed that another party will win Lagos. According to Dele Momodu, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Given that Labour Party presidential candidate P2B received the most votes in Lagos State during the 2023 presidential election, PDP leader Dele Momodu has chosen to talk about him. In an interview, he discussed him. If P2B and Rabiu Kwankwaso had stuck by the PDP, the journalist who was recently interviewed by Rise Television was asked if they would have won the presidential election. In response to this, Dele Momodu said that one quality he admires in himself is his ability to stay focused, adding that Rabiu Kwankwaso 1 million persons march ultimately had little impact. Dele Momodu said that P2B, the opposition party's 2023 presidential contender, was not the first Igbo man to launch such a move, while speaking about the radical movement of P2B supporters at Labour Party's campaign rallies. The late Nnamdi Azikiwe, among others, was on the ballot at the time, the businessman claimed. Dele Momodu went on to say the following: P2B did us a favor because without him, no one would have thought that any other party could win in Lagos. And even that win, people are still saying that the declared margin could not have been the real margin based on the preponderance of vote that came from the young people, especially the obedient in Lagos. See, if there is what this election taught us is, it is not a crime to try. You see that project they have been looking at? You see that thing where they look at? Maybe a promotion in office, I beg. It's not a crime to try. Don't come as I can't talk, say, but this one. Try and with open-mindedness and with a positive mindset. Say, as you did try, you go work for you. Because I keep telling people, do you know P2B himself did not know that where he's standing today, he'll be standing there. I mean, if you have told him 2 years ago, I'm not sure saying will believe you. Okay. The only mistake will be made in his life is contesting with Tinubu, a whole almighty Tinubu. It's stupidity to be part, and he has learnt his lesson. Atari Ajana King. Okay, no be small, Papa take part speaking. We're not talking about this now. Nobody they talk about who past person, and I'm very sure P2B is not talking about in house in any way here. Okay. He won Lagos State, and then what's the point? He proved nothing other than that he's an interloper. Well, the thing is, for how many years there was this almighty rain in Lagos? That is why people are coming out. Alright. Most of the BM followers now have mental disorder. They're already in the market eating grass. Why are you saying this? How many of them you don't see? Let the big contest in Lagos again. He cannot have 50% of what he had in previous election. No obedience in Lagos, but Igbo obedience. Honestly, obedience movement swept the entire country like a tsunami, and until now, they have not recovered from the shocks. The thing is, like I said, if you have something you want to do, don't be afraid to go after it. Don't be afraid to do it. Obi is not the first to win Lagos as an opposition. Jonathan too did the same. Obi won Lagos, Abuja, Nasarawa, Plateau, Benue, all Southeast and South. Kwankwaso won Kano. Atiku won Kaduna with Katsina. We had the Tinubu win in the major states with huge votes and made him president-elect. Or should I say, Mahmoud president-elect? What a man sow, he must reap. Let Tinubu rule and see. Dele Momodu, did he win any of the senatorial seats, governorship, or how many House of Assembly members or House of Reps? I beg, pack well. Momodu, okay. APC and PDP cannot forget to be in a hurry. Honestly, even Tinubu know that he was rigged in by INEC. My own be say, this particular election has opened eyes to see. If anything you want to, don't drop it. Do it. All right. Okay. APC and PD. Okay, I've said that before. What is so important about winning Lagos? As if winning Lagos makes your P2B the president of Nigeria. Tell us what is on your mind. You're just happy for the downfall of your brother, but God passed you. Now let me say this to you people. There was a big thing in winning Lagos because then they do like say Lagos na their territory, Lagos na their own, Lagos na this, Lagos na that. That is why. That is exactly why. So if you talk, say then you go, waiting there is Lagos safe. Just leave them, no worry. Alright. Okay, now this is reading me this. For those who are coming out to say, what's the big deal? It's a big deal, oh. For somebody where we say don't they beat a particular this thing. For a particular sports, then they beat them. Alright. So this thing the Dele Momodu is saying is, had it been safe to be no in Lagos, of course it should have been the case of you won't try Jagaban, Lagos. You understand? But this one, show them everything will be. Alright. Alright, well, at the end of the day, this particular issue, like I've said, it has shown that if you want anything you won't do it. Whatever is worth doing is what we're doing really, really well. Whatever they worth with it. So Dele Momodu, who is a member of APC, come outside the talk, say more. No, and see, let us give it all to them. The Nigerian youths. Let them part. Alright. Another thing to consider is that you see this particular issue of who get Lagos, who no get Lagos. Like I said, it good as it happened like this. Sincerely, it good as it happened like this. Alright. Now, this is one thing I'm going to say. Dele Momodu is a PDP man. Let's not forget that Dele Momodu is a PDP man. This is not APC. I mean, I say APC. This is not Labour Party. He's just coming out to voice what he saw. You know, they're easy. That's why sometimes I go to Labour Party, make them clap for themselves. You know, easy, then try. Eh? You know, easy, now try, then try you. Alright. Another thing that this election did for, not just for me, and I think she do for everyone, is finding time to do something like how do I put it? Do something new. At the end of the day. At the end of the day. At least it is going to be written somewhere in the books that Peter Obi, he come aside for presidency. He dislodged Lagos. Lagos is no longer the Jagaban of what's it called? The mega city boys. He's no longer holding his hostage. People can now see that these things move, these things stop.